Hi. I saw a tree today on the floor, and it was old, it was crumpled, the bark was rough, basically no life after the storm Karen. As I looked at the tree, I started to really look into it, just thinking, what's the difference between this tree and our bodies? And there's no difference whatsoever. It's had life in it, it's had oxygen, it had meaning, but yet the wind tore it up from the earth and put it on its side. I thought that's like us when we have problems and issues, when we don't know how to deal with things, when we start looking to put the blame on others. It's like we are the wind, we are the force, what rips the roots from underneath us, and so we fall. So really the tree is us, and we are the tree. That tree had feelings and emotions running through it. It had energy running through it. It's just like when we fall, when we stop our last breath, we are like the tree. We are hollow. No energy source running through it. The source goes back home. Just like the tree source has gone back home. Gone back to the universe. Waiting to come back again. Just like that tree, it stood tall, firm, strong, and through chaos in life, it tore branches off, twigs off, and it suffered a lot of pain. So I'm asking you this question: are we any different to a tree? We are frequency, we are source, we are energy. Just like that tree. Yet if we take the label off tree and just look at it and take the label off human being, are we just as one? Do we breathe as one? Through time, we decay. But yet through time, we can heal. We have a choice what we do with our energy. The tree didn't have a choice. It's the wind from the universe what pushed and pushed and pushed, and it finally fell. How many times in our lives have we been pushed and pushed and pushed. I nearly fell. But we have a choice. Do we fall? Or do we make sure that our roots are grounded in the ground? Going deep into Mother Earth to give us the support, give us the strength, just like the tree. But then, round the foot of us, we have the stresses of life. What's like that poor tree was put in the concrete. It was in the ground. It was deep in the ground. And just as the concrete was, the car park was made around the tree. Did the concrete actually start to make that tree stop from breathing and make it weak? Did it strangle the roots? But we are part of the earth. We are life. Yet, we need to nurture our roots. But how can you nurture our roots? Just like the tree. Look deep inside yourself. See the strength within. We never have the strength outside of us. Just like the tree had no strength outside of it. All the strength was inside the body of the tree, the bark, the testicles, the roots going into the ground. The branches reaching out, trying to touch the environment, giving us source so we can breathe better. But like everything else, somebody thought they owned that tree. They built a car park around that tree. And they broke the spirit of the tree. Do we have people around us who are like that car park? What are literally around us and start to strangle our strength and our energy and squeeze everything they can get out of us so we feel drained? Are the people out there what think they own you when they don't? A tree can teach us so much. It can teach us about life. It can teach us about our spirit, our soul, our consciousness, our subconsciousness. Don't you think that the tree had that too? But that's just fallen on the ground and nobody's bothered about that. They're just bothered about chopping it up and using it like wood. But even though they chop it up and use it for a log burner, it's still serving the community. It's still serving, even though it hasn't got no life in it. The minerals, the pure goodness in that tree was burning to keep somebody else warm. When was the last time you actually turned around and said thank you to a tree? Saying thank you for sacrificing your life so I can keep warm. So we can use your body as furniture, as a coffee table, as a tea for or a golf ball. A tree has so much uses for it, even though the energy has gone from it. Do we have the same thing? The tree uses its energy while it's alive, and it uses its body when it's dead. Can you say that about yourself? Can you look at somebody who's ill and show them your love from your heart? And get them to feel that love from you. To make them well. To rip the title of illness away from them. But yet then again, when the life is sucked out of us, do we serve the people what's left behind with our bodies? Or do we just put it in a wooden box, what used to be a tree, and put it in the ground to the earth, and let the earth and all the worms, the beetles, everything in the earth, what lives within the earth, to feed off the wood and feed off our bodies? The tree is a recycling product, and so are we. But we can be recycled in so many ways, just like a tree. We can be recycled when we're alive. We can be recycled when we're dead. So just think about helping somebody else and showing them the love, who you really are. You're not just Joe Blogs. You're part of the universe. And with you being a part of the universe, you serve everyone. While you're alive and while you're dead. That is just by looking at a tree. Just thinking what that tree is actually giving me. And what it's still giving now. So when you see somebody walking down the street, to give them something costs nothing. Just a smile, just a nod of a head. Just let them know that they are loved. And love is the most powerfulest thing. This is Andrew Harvey from Frequency 101. Just remember who you are.